Nigerian politicians fear Western sanction more than local laws. Former Senator Shehu Sani reveals. Nigerian politicians will prefer, okay, they will prefer, to hold on. Once the international community speaks on anything, they hold it very dearly. They don't go against it. Nigerian politicians, they are very careful. Once, Western sanctions, the American says, this and that happens, guess what? They rise up to the occasion immediately. They make sure that things are done decently and in order in that regard. But guess what? When it is for them to obey the law and order, for them to follow due processes and say the truth, they don't do that. They don't. And this is what Sheikh Hussein is revealing them for. Because if they don't obey, or they allow Western sanction, things will go out of hand. Do you understand? They cannot get weapons, they cannot get support. Don't forget that. Let me tell you something. Do you know that there are still some money being given to Nigerian government from the international community? And they will call it one name or the other. So all these sorts of funds that come into the nation, they don't want it to end. For instance, displaced persons and the rest have some money that come from them. Whether it gets to them is another ball game altogether. Please do not forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Nigerian politicians fears Western sanction more than obeying local laws, Shehu Sani reveals. A chieftain of the People Democratic Party (PDP), Senator Shehu Sani, has said Nigerian politicians fears Western sanction more than they fear local laws. According to him, Nigerian politicians believe that as long as you belong to the circle of power, you can do anything and get away with it. Sani made this remark during the interview on Channels Television Sunday Politics following the visit of the U.S. Secretary of State Anthony Blinken to President Muhammadu Buhari in Abuja. He further explained that the country has been in the case of people engaging in all sorts of violence during election, and as soon as they are on the side of power, they go scot-free. Those who have been committing all forms of wickedness in the country go scot-free. It's sad. Blinken had, during his 2-day official visit to Nigeria, said the report of the Lagos State Judiciary Panel of Inquiry on restitution for the victims of Endsars protest was critical, and the United States was awaiting actions that would be taken afterwards. The People Democratic Party disclosed that the Endsars incident was unique because the protesters came out peacefully, raising the national flag and singing the national anthem. Shehu Sani noted that Blinken's message to the country was very clear, as the United States had a responsibility to intervene once the government uses security agencies to oppress its citizens. He continued, there were a lot of controversies whether actually there was a massacre or not, but the report that came out from that panel clearly states that massacre took place. Meanwhile, Endsars report submitted by the Lagos Judiciary Panel revealed that the Nigerian army shot and killed unarmed protesters at the Lekki tollgate on October the 20th, 2020. Following the submission of the report, the Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu set up a four-man committee led by the Lagos State Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice Moyesoro to raise a white paper on the report. So this, because of this, and clearly that the United States is interested, looking forward to what Nigerian government will do. They are very careful now. As a matter of fact, based on that very report, we have seen that we have seen that so this is not causing rather something very, very disturbing, in the sense that people, are no longer happy with all that is going on right now. We cannot continue in this kind of, in all that is happening and think that things will just go scot-free. This is rather very, very unfortunate. Okay, this is rather very unfortunate. These things are happening. Shehu Sani, is exposing, these people that this is what they do. This is how they roll. It's sad, but this is what it is. This is what they do. We can't continue to pretend that, everything is well and everything is going on fine. It's sad, but it's the truth. It's the true occurrence of what is going on right now and today. Nigerian government, when they hear, when as soon as the US, gets themselves involved and say this is not right, then you see Nigerian government immediately, coming and doing the right thing. But does it have to be so? Does it have to be so before they can do the right thing? Does it have to be so before they can do the right thing? No, does not have to be so. For them to do the right thing, does not have to be so. Does not have to be so. So there's a lot of injustice going on. There is a lot of evil currently going on right now. There's a lot of evil currently going on right now. The whole situation of what is happening clearly shows to every one of us that, if the US or the other nations of the world do not get involved in this matter, they just take people for granted and they go ahead doing whatever they want to do and they think they can just get away with it. It doesn't happen like that. You can't eat your cake and have it. You can't. You can't eat your cake and have it. It doesn't work that way. You can't do that. You can't do that. So this is clearly what is going on now. This is clearly what is happening. Nigerians, it is a wake-up call. We must be very honest. We must be very truthful, and, get the truth. Once Nigerian governments, see some of these things, they see that indeed and truly this is not right, then they rise up. They know what is wrong. Immediately they rise up and they begin to tell the truth and they begin to act in accordance. You can see some elections that have happened in this country. As soon as the international community is involved, you'll be surprised what has gone on. You'll be surprised that it's rather very different. It's rather very different. So this is what is going on right now. This is what is happening. Anyway, my people, do not forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. God bless you. Have a lovely and a fantastic day. From us, it's bye for now. Have a good day. Bye.